Welcome back to another No Gimmes golf video. This is Mike Buey checking in, and today I've got a slightly different video for you where I'm doing a voiceover at Calumet Golf Course out in the south suburbs of Chicago, Illinois. Now I'm doing a voiceover because honestly my microphone just did not participate this day, and the video that I recorded on the phone, it was a Pixel 6 Pro. I just did not like the way the quality came out. I just thought this would be a good opportunity in order to talk through, kind of what I'm thinking about this video. So I've still got the club information for you at the top right. I'm just going to be kind of talking through some of the shots, but primarily I'm going to be talking about why bogey should be your par as a high handicapper. So thanks for clicking on the video, and let's just go right into this as we approach the first hole, where we end up in a bunker, but I like that bunker shot. The bunkers were pretty wet, so I had to give a little more. So I'm just trying to get up and down, and I'm actually able to. So that was pretty nice, and a bogey to start. Now, I'm a 11.8 handicap as we're heading to this par 3 second hole. I'm an 11.8 handicap, right? So I'm pretty decent, but last year at the beginning of the season I was an 18. And if you know anything about handicaps, the way to think about it is on my best days I was playing around a 90. It was really tough for me as I make that nice par save.
What you see is kind of what you get. We got a straightaway par 4, but there's a little creek up there. That's about 260. I know you're thinking, Mike, I've seen you drive. You don't really be hitting at 260, 270. But I'd rather not think about it. So I got the 5-wood in hand.
So I used to put too much pressure on myself, really, when it came to scoring and thinking like if I didn't get a par, it was the end of the world. Who do I think I am, right? I was an 18 handicap as I'm really trying to approach this green. Really nice shot. But, my putting was always one of my better parts of my game. As you see here, this is a really good attempt at it. So another par, which is pretty nice and always welcome. But I couldn't get off the tee box.
Oh, man. A little back-to-back action.
I couldn't get off the tee box. And, that was making my scores higher. And then when I would have a bad tee shot and then I end up, just like that, actually, that was a bad tee shot. I end up trying to save par, put a pressure on myself, and then I have a bad shot like that. I mean, look at that, man. What's wrong with me? But we're going to try to clean it up for this next shot from 100 yards. But ultimately, I was just hyper-focused on par. And my issue was, I should be playing to bogey. And that's what a friend told me. I think he read it somewhere. But I should be playing to bogey. And the reason why is because anything better than a bogey is a bonus. Because bogey on everything would be a 90. And 90 is a pretty good score, and you're better than most golfers out there. Especially better than this golfer. I mean, look at this shot. That was absolutely horrible. But anyways, you're better than most guys when you're shooting at 90, right? And then if you get a few pars, that's ideal. At that skill level, you're gonna get some double bogeys as well. So treating bogey as par takes a lot of pressure off of yourself, and then you're just saying, okay, was I a few over, or did I go under, quote unquote, par? That was just really unfortunate to watch. But I think that's the best approach when it comes to playing as a high handicapper. Because we've got a dog leg, right, par 4. The course is actually in pretty solid shape, except for the tee boxes. And this is exactly what you want to see after a double bogey on a par.
Think less. Think less. That's it. That's it, man.
That's it.
Right behind.
I just got to think less, and that's my issue. And that's a really bad shot.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was actually
I got so caught on some dirt. I don't know if you could hear that. Oh,
Yeah, there was a lot of dirt there, and the club just got caught on it, and it just
I
catapulted
really
out.
need a miraculous shot for Bogey.
And this is where the pressure comes in, right? Because I just said I'm going to need a miraculous shot where I'm trying to
Stop,
save
please.
Bogey. Now, I was able to get a really nice chip there and chip it on in as we head to the next hole.
Good up and down for Bogey.
Actually, you know, pretty cool hole. But, you know, I just need to take the pressure off of myself. In order to do that, you know, you lower your target.
I should use the 56. We've been into the wind for the past 3 holes. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
This is the part of my game that just needs the most work. This was actually not a bad chip with my 9-iron. But I actually went to the range as that just hurts. Yeah, I couldn't believe how much these were rolling. I went to the range for 2 hours last week with a friend of mine, and we just, you know, worked on irons because I clearly need it because I'm pushing all of my irons out to the right. They're all good numbers, just out to the right. But I also need work with chipping out. I mean, that was a really bad shot right there.
Oh my goodness.
But
I think I just almost hurt my wrist.
You know, that's one area of the game, but even just chipping up, I should be able to get that close and get that to where it's, you know, 5 feet, 3 feet.
Nope.
Now, that was just a bad putt. That was just me. But, you know, overall, I'm able to clean that up. And I mean, that was just another double bogey. So think about that. Out of 3 par 3s on the front, I got a 3, a 5, and a 5.
No, you slipped, you dug, you pulled back, you suck.
Had a window here where I said I'm going to get aggressive with my 9-iron.
Go.
And I was able to.
All right. Oh, you should see this green. This is actually the worst green I've ever seen.
That was a fact. And I've seen greens where it looked like a groundhog trail was on it. So I said, this is an automatic 2-putt hole. I mean, it's bouncing. Look at that. It's going to bounce. Look at that huge bounce. I said, that's enough. That's enough. So I'm just going to the back 9, but the front, we had a 43, 8 over, which I can live with. Anytime I can score in the mid to low 40s, that's a big win. So the focus is not to just implode on the back 9, which I'm used to doing. So this is one of those shots where, you know, I've been trying to get better at, and that was a really nice low cut punch shot out to save me from some tree trouble. I couldn't believe it.
I watched a Mike Burry video, and he talked about that kind of shot where you want to open the face, turn your feet the opposite. So I have my feet open to the left. Okay, long putt, left to right. I'm gonna trust that it's gonna come down.
And I'm loving this putter, man. I'm absolutely loving this Kirkland putter. If you haven't seen my review on it, I think you should watch it.
Boy gave it to me.
Nothing wrong with a tap in. And here we are pushing another iron shot. 6-iron is a club I love, but I'm just not completing my swings. Look at this. Oh, my amateur hour.
Did that. I gave up on it.
I did give up on it. Didn't quite make it. Now look at this. We're at another par 3. That's a horrible chip shot. Now we're trying to look. The camera's even giving up. I mean, goodness. I thought this was a great read. Ends up on the other side of the hole. So we got a 6. Horrible. Let's just go to the next hole. Let's just stop talking about it. It's a pretty nice, cool dog leg left. Got to be selective with your tee shot. And I was happy to see that come off. I'm 11 over through 11. Just trying my best to not score in the 90s.
No, you keep doing that.
Yep. That was an absolutely horrible shot, and I keep doing it. And that was a pulled chip. I don't know if it was because the grass was just super thick over there. But now I leave myself with a very tough par putt.
How does it go left?
But that was a really good number, so we can get out there with a bogey. That wasn't a bad drive. I think I'm just not getting my hands turned over. So I'm in a really good spot. And what do?
That was better. It's going to be in the bunker, but that was much better.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, it was better because I got some good contact, but it was still a push.
All right.
Can we save par? I don't know how that stops. I don't know how that stops turning
A
over.
little too much.
But we got another bogey. And we can do something with bogeys. So I don't have a tracer on this one. Sorry about that. But I tell you, that was a good shot. Trust me.
Alrighty. He's dancing.
I felt good about this putt. There's nothing ever wrong with a tap-in par 3.
Oh, that was a good goal, man. We got a par. A what?
Exactly. Sorry that was so close, too. That was pretty up close and personal. So we got a par 5 again.
Oh, it turned right?
I couldn't believe it.
Man, that was going to be perfect.
I couldn't believe it. It was actually a good swing. I just never got it back. But I took a 7-iron to get back into play.
That's my issue with those shots right there. It's like I would be hitting, and then I'd be like trying to make sure I pick it, and I'm like, man, let the club do the work. Just stay down. Stay down.
Just stay down. I have to tell myself that all the time. So third shot with a 9-iron. I'm actually happy with that. I wish I would have got more left.
Got it right to left.
Let's see what we can do for birdie. Yeah. Oh, no way.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
That hurts. But all you can do is laugh.
A crazy birdie.
All you can do is laugh at this game, man. So 16th hole, we're getting into the final stretch. Another par 5. It feels like every other hole is either a par 3 or a par 5.
I think the good thing is it rolled forever.
So 9-iron has been a good club today.
Slide pull.
Excuse the tracer, just a little more left than that. But look at this chip. Oh, so bad, man. That's the difference. Now I have to save par. And it
There's no way, man.
Burned a lot of edges that day. This is my worst drive of the day right here, but
that's God right there.
God kept me in the game. So now I'm treating it like a par 5.
There we go.
Just take 6-iron and get me back into play.
Can't get flustered by the bad shot, man. I think the mental game is 2 things, but it all comes down to mental.
That's a fact. The mental game. I could have taken a bigger club, a longer club, and just said, I'm just going to try to get home. No, just hit a club you know you can hit.
No
I couldn't believe
way.
that downhill putt stopped.
Me either. All right, 18th hole, slight dog leg right. Kind of a long par 4, honestly.
And if you're still here, I appreciate you for sticking through the
Put it to
video.
work.
I hope the voiceover has been enjoyable. I'm trying to hook this around a tree, and I'm able to do it. I couldn't believe it.
It's turning. It turned.
I was happy with that. This one just
Oh, you got
jumped out. I did not expect this at all.
That flew.
I could not understand these greens this day.
Whoa, where's the turn?
It did not turn at all. That's further than it looks too.
No way it turns like that. There's no
Then
way
that
it
putt
does.
actually did turn. I could not believe
Michael. That's sad. That's sad.
it. Sad indeed,
What are you
man.
looking for on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's called No Gimmes. I'm a failure.
I mean, realistically though, as we got the numbers on the screen, you know, I shot an 88, had 33 putts, which is a really great number. Hit 31% of fairways, 28% of greens and regulations. You know, so 17 over, it could be a lot better. But you know, this is an easy way to just break down the game. we've got a triple bogey and a few double bogeys. It would have been a completely different day. So that's my advice, man. Treat bogey as your par. Score better. Take the pressure off yourselves. And I'll catch you in the next one.